So if you've been on this channel for a while, then you'll know that I cover all sorts of games and gacha games, and I like to cover a lot of the news and kind of event side of it, because obviously it's super exciting to see a lot of these events coming out, and also new characters, and just a ton of really cool stuff. And you've probably seen that I've been talking a lot about Raid Shadow Legends. You've probably seen my past videos talking about some of the game modes, the pulling system, and some other stuff which I've actually really enjoyed, and it's been super fun to play and just show you guys what this game's all about. And not to mention the amount of like really good reviews they got. I mean, they got a 4.7 on the Apple Store and a 4.5 on the Google Play Store, so again, that's pretty insane. And also in this video, I'll be showcasing some characters you can actually get from a free starter pack, which you can get just by exclusively using my link down below or the QR code in the top left corner. And then you can get the epic champion Light Swarm, which again are some amazing characters that I definitely recommend you get, and also the epic champion Juliana. And as I said, you can get it completely free by using my link down below or the QR code, so I definitely recommend you guys go check it out right now. And kind of shows you how much everyone else enjoys this game. But in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about this very exciting thing going on in Raid Shadow Legends today that you guys will definitely not want to miss. So Raid Shadow Legends actually has an event going on soon to do with Norse mythology. So if any of you guys really like stuff to do with Norse mythology, you know, everything to do with Loki, Thor, all of that kind of stuff, then you are definitely going to really like this event, because pretty much they've got this new event going on where you can actually get characters such as Loki, Thor, Freya, and Odin, which is absolutely insane, and I can't wait to see them in the game. And pretty much now is your chance to get them, and you can actually add them to your character roster and use them in the game, which is just absolutely amazing. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there who do just enjoy a lot of Norse mythology stuff, whether that's, you know, looking into the history of it and whatever. Well, Raid is actually bringing it to the game so that you can enjoy it in the game and actually see these kind of characters play in real time, which is absolutely amazing. And pretty much this is one of their biggest events to date, which again is absolutely insane to be talking about. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of games out there that do these kind of events, so that's what I really like about Raid. They do some really big events, and pretty much this is called the Asgard Divide. Now, you've probably heard of Asgard, to do with Norse mythology and everything like that. And pretty much it runs from the 21st of August, which obviously will be after this video comes out, to November 22nd. So you have so much time to actually get all of these characters and have them in your roster. So I definitely recommend going to go check it out. And obviously use my link down in the description or use my QR code, and you can actually download Raid and get some of these characters for yourself right now. And with that, you'll be able to collect 4 champions based off Norse mythology. The 4 champions are Loki the Deceiver, Thor Faehammer, Odin Faefather, and also Freya Fate Weaver, which again, they are all really great characters, and I know Raid Shadow Legends cooks with a lot of their character designs, so you guys are really going to like this. And I'm just going to do a couple of dungeons in the background here, because I definitely think I need to get some of this material while we kind of talk about this, because this is just super exciting, and I really want to get my material up for this event. So pretty much they act as Raid's unique take on these familiar characters from mythology, and casting them as members of the mysterious and powerful Fae that are present in the world of Teleria. So again, it's really great that they're actually incorporating these characters into the game well, and they can actually have some amazing kind of influences and, you know, a different kind of collaborations, as you've seen with the ninja one that I talked about in the last video. There's so many creators, so many brands, so many different like things to do with mythology that Raid likes to add into their game, and I think it's really unique. And I don't think a lot of companies do this because obviously it's super hard to get these kind of deals, and Raid just keeps providing. So this is super nice, and you guys definitely don't want to miss out on this. And whenever you actually join Raid Shadow Legends or just play it in general using my link or the QR code, you can actually get the legendary champion Loki the Deceiver for free, which is, again, absolutely insane. Getting a legendary character for free, I mean, as you've seen in some of the other games that I talk about, it's not very easy to get a legendary character, and Raid Shadow Legends are just giving it away, especially Loki. Such a very, like, cool character, especially in Norse mythology. And all you need to do is log into Raid Shadow Legends for 7 days between now and October 23rd. And then you can literally just get your free Loki and use him in the game, which again is just absolutely amazing, and players can log in for an additional 7 days after that to earn even more rewards and access a second phase of rewards once the 14 days of login bonuses have been earned. So again, you're going to be able to get a ton of rewards, not just Loki. You can actually get a ton of other stuff which can help out your characters, which I think my characters might kind of need, seeing as they're kind of struggling with this boss, which is kind of funny. But yeah, these are some really cool rewards, and I definitely recommend you guys go check that out. Use my link down in the description. And yeah, that is a very cool event going on. Now, obviously, what are all of these characters? Well, we can actually get the other 3 characters, which I mentioned, via the in-game activities. So you have to go into the game and check out to see how you can actually collect these. But here's a little bit of a rundown of what each of the characters do. So we've got Loki the Deceiver, who is a master of chaos and mischief, who can evade enemy attacks and cloak himself under the perfect veil buff, which again sounds very cool. He sounds like a very, like, not like one of those strong characters that kind of like go through everything. He seems like one of those more like assassin type, kind of, you know, staying hidden obviously with his cloak and stuff, And my team is absolutely getting destroyed here. Oh my god. Okay, well, that didn't go very good. Let's try a different boss. Let's try Dragon again. Dragon's cool. Let's just do stage. We can try stage 3. Surely that'll work. And then the next character, Thor Feyhammer, the Harbinger of the Storm, who deals incredible damage to his opponents, uses the brand new Thunder counter to deal powerful AoE damage. So again, sounds super amazing, and it says brand new Thunder counter, so I'm guessing this is some new like kind of ability in the game, which again I'm super excited to see, especially with a lot of these bosses and stuff, how much damage he's going to do against them. This definitely seems like one of the more like powerful characters and more damage dealing characters, so you're definitely not going to want to miss out on Thor. We've got Odin Feyfather, the Lord of the Mountain Hall of Asgard. Odin Feyfather has access to the Berserk debuff, which increases the damage a target takes and deals out. He can also steal enemy buffs, revive his allies, and deal eye-watering levels of single target damage. So again, he sounds pretty powerful too. A lot of these debuffs, a lot of reviving, and also a lot of damage. That just seems like a very, very good all-rounder, not just for damage, just for literally everything. So I definitely recommend going to check that out too. And there we go, we got a nice win. Let's go on to the next one. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Then we've got Freya Fateweaver, who is the Golden Defender of Asgard. Freya protects her allies with buffs to their defense, impenetrable shields, and the ability to prevent death of the ally with the highest critical damage. So she's pretty much protecting your most valuable character in the game and just providing a lot of defense overall, which is just super great for your team. As you saw with the last spider thing, I probably could have used her, you know, in that team. So all of these characters sound very, very good. And also, you know, they have the whole Norse mythology stuff on top of it. So again, I would definitely recommend go and check that out and going to get these characters because they all sound like they should be unmissable. It says, as a part of the Asgard Divide, players can also enter the Event Dungeon, a limited time dungeon that sees you facing off against enemies and a boss, which is connected to the current event. For this first outing, players will have to test their wits and power against the almighty Odin Feyfather. So you actually have to fight Odin, which is kind of sick. Obviously, you know him as some kind of god, so you're actually fighting a god in Raid Shadow Legends, which again, sounds absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see that. And yeah, if you don't want to miss out on any of these events or any of these really cool characters, then definitely go download Raid right now using my link down below or the QR code up in the top left of the screen. Obviously, either of them works. You can download the game, get a ton of free awards, and I'm going to be telling you about some even more exclusive awards you can get in just 1 second. And as I said, from today, you can start working towards your Loki the Deceiver champion, which, as I said, you're going to have to be working on it for 7 days, so definitely download it right now, so at least you can get it earlier, which will just be great. And yeah, just don't forget to go take on the challenges of the Asgard Divide today. As I said, all of these events are super, super nice, and I can't wait to see it. It sounds like this is going to be a pretty big event. Obviously, as Ray put it, it's one of the biggest events yet, so again, this is super amazing, and I don't see many of the games that I play doing anything like this, or like incorporating any kind of like mythology into their games. So I really like that, especially as someone who's kind of interested in Norse mythology. I really like the overall crossover, and now I get to play these characters in the game, which is just insane. And there we go, we leveled up to level 15. Let's go, that's really good. And obviously, as I said, with the character designs coming in the event, they really know how to cook with a lot of the characters, especially the ones that we got already. So for example, we got Lady Kimmy, which I got on the first episode of this. Again, a very cool character. I also got Padma, who I think is one of my favorite design characters in the game so far. She's a very cool like demon kind of character. She's part of the Demon Spawn faction, which again, I said I really like a lot of the factions in this game because they split them up into a lot of different species and stuff, which I think is very cool, and it kind of gives them a uniform design altogether where you can actually kind of like identify who they are. So again, really, really cool character design coming from Raid, and it's definitely unique to a lot of the games that I usually play. And as you saw with a lot of the dungeon stuff, it's super fun fighting these really big bosses. And obviously, I'm recording this a few days before the event, so I can't wait to fight Odin in the dungeon because that sounds like it's going to be sick. And maybe we'll even get to do it in the next episode that I'll bring out of me playing Raid. And as I've been like kind of promoting throughout all of these videos, I actually have a clan as well if you guys want to come join it. It's called Kazahana's Tea House. We actually have quite a few members now. It's going on and on and on, which again is really, really cool to see, and there's a ton of people in the game. Now we will be doing some more stuff involving the clan, and I will be trying to run it a little bit better in the future. So again, I definitely recommend joining this, as I think you also get some rewards and stuff for just being in a clan, and you can also do stuff like clan battles and faction wars, clan bosses, etc., which again is super fun, especially if you have a ton of your friends in there. So why not join my one? Because again, I could be running some events in the future where we actually go and do some clan battles or whatever. But finally, like any other video, I have 2 pools here, so let's use them and see what we get. I just like doing this every time because I'm a Gacha addict. Let's be real. Come on. Ooh, okay. We've got an Armiger, which sounds kind of cool, from the Sacred Order. Obviously, the same faction that the Lightsworn and also Juliana was in. And also, we've got an Ancient Shard. Maybe we can get a Legendary here, or maybe an Epic. That would be kind of cool. Come on, give us something more than a blue. Ooh, okay, we got a blue. Okay. Whoa. Still a really cool character, though. Prosecutor from the High Elves. I mean, that is some really, really cool character design. I definitely like a lot of the character design going on in Raid Shadow Legends. I think they know how to make their characters unique and also kind of like fit them in uniformly with a lot of the factions, as I said earlier. Obviously, if I was to go over to the High Elves faction, a lot of the characters are going to look somewhat similar. As we can see, they do have like a kind of similar race and style, which I think is really cool, but they still all look kind of unique at the same time. I mean, these ones look a little bit different to some of the other characters. So again, it's really cool to see a lot of these really unique character designs in the game. And honestly, I hope that Raid just keep cooking with this. But you may have actually heard me mention earlier, there's actually some exclusive items you can get just from downloading Raid Shadow Legends from me. You can't get it anywhere else. Like literally, if you try to download it on Google Play or Apple Store on its own, you won't be able to get these rewards. So definitely use my code down below or the QR code where you can actually get some really, really cool rewards such as a starter pack. Now, this starter pack actually comes with a Lightsworn, who is actually a very, very strong champion, who is part of the Sacred Order and is an epic character. As you can see here, Lightsworn is here. He is a defense character who is absolutely insane. And I definitely recommend downloading the game from my link because obviously you're going to be able to get him. It's going to give you a really, really big head start in the start of the game, especially if you're new. And his kit pretty much allows you to keep the team alive with an increased defense buff and also a revive on death skill. So again, he's going to be able to save a lot of your characters and will probably pair really well with a lot of these characters that are part of the Norse mythology event, which again will be really cool. I definitely recommend using this link to get the starter pack. But there's also even more you can get with this link, as you can also get another starter pack, which after reaching level 15, you can get an epic Juliana, which you've probably seen in my last video. We talked about her a little bit. She actually looks really cool. And again, it's part of the Sacred Order. And pretty much she's an attack type warrior wielding the magic affinity, thus very powerful against enemies with affinity. So again, she's a very strong character and I definitely recommend, using the link below to actually get her and also to get Lightsworn, as both of these will be very, very good assets to your team, especially whenever you're starting out. And as I said at the start, you literally can't get these anywhere else. So it's literally only my link you can get it. Can't get it from Google Play, can't get it from other people's links or whatever, just my link. Go there and you can actually get these characters and get these packs completely free, which again is just great. But yeah, that's about all I got for this video today. I just wanted to let you guys know about some of these really, really big events going on at the moment. Obviously, if you're a big fan of Norse mythology, then get excited. Go use my link down below. Go download Raid, as you'll be able to get all of these characters. And also, yeah, you'll be able to get a free Loki, which again is absolutely insane as he is a legendary character. So yeah, and also if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.